Hi everyone, my name is Christine Kamenga and this is my video for project 1. For this project I use the American Morse code, so that's the column A right here, such as our alphabetical letters and then numbers. And then let's go to the circuit design, which is down here. So for this project I used an Arduino Mega 2560 and the power comes from pin 13, so this will go high when the LED is supposed to be on for either a dot or a dash, and then it'll go low in all other cases. So it starts here, and then it goes through a 220 ohm resistor, and then to the LED, and then it goes back to ground. And then for the coding part, I used the Arduino Sketch program. I tried to use Eclipse with the Arduino, I couldn't get it to work, so I just ended up using this. But so for my round robin design, I have a while loop down here that runs whenever it detects a string from the serial monitor, and then it'll go into these if statements, and each of these if statements represent a character in the string. And so you can see for each character there's a different combination of dots and dashes, which are separate methods that are lower in the code. And then finally at the end of all these if statements I have my sentinel character, which I used a caret, and when this is typed in the serial monitor and entered, the loop will exit, and then if you try to type in any other string, it can't be translated in the Morse code. Nothing will work after that. So that's that. And then down here I have my dots and my dashes, and so you can see that the LED pin that controls this pin 13 here, it goes to the LED, is set high for a shorter amount of time than it is for the dash. And if we go here, whoops, if you go up here, you can see that like an O and an I, they both have two dots, but the O has a little pause in between. So I also made this pause method here. And then if we look at the L, there's a long dash, which is longer than the regular dash, like it would be in a T or an A or something like that. So I made a separate method for a long dash. And then for the 0, there's a very long dash, so I made another method that's called extra long dash, and that just keeps the LED on for a long time, probably longer than it needed to be. But yeah, so when you run it, we can first verify it. Okay, and upload it. Okay, so now it should be working. So let's go to the serial monitor, and the first phrase we can type in is hello world. You can see it's blinking now. And then we can type in another phrase. We can use some numbers. We can do this is 2020. Yeah, the zeros are really long. And then we can do SOS. And then if we type in the sentinel character, which is this little character, or the caret, and press enter, you can see nothing happens. And then if we try to type in the string again, we'll see nothing happens. So it's exited the loop. Can't translate anything else. And yeah, that's about it for this. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to listening to your guys' projects and presentations too.